Hi, today we're going to talk about the most powerful manifestation technique available. And no, it's not visualization, it's not affirmations, it's not journaling, it's not writing things down 55-5, and it definitely has nothing to do with 2 glasses of water. And chances are 99% that you have never heard of it before, let alone been taught it. Welcome to Active Path Law of Attraction, where we are dedicated to up-leveling your knowledge, understanding, and ability to leverage manifestation and the law of attraction. Please like our video right now so YouTube will spread it to more people and more people can benefit from it. So the most powerful manifestation technique that you have probably never heard of before, let alone being taught. It is a game changer. It frees people up. It moves people forward. I have seen more people create faster, larger changes in their life with this technique than anything else. And it's usually after being held back for years or even decades. Once they get the hang of this technique, they launch themselves forward. The technique is called the emotional reversal, and it is extremely, extremely powerful. And it is one of the major differentiators between active path law of attraction and passive path law of attraction. If you've watched any of our videos, if you're a member of our Facebook group or any of our other communities, you know that in active path law of attraction, we understand that we fuel our manifestation with emotional energy. The stronger the emotional energy, the better. Just like anything else in the universe, if you want something to go faster, be bigger, be more complex, it requires more energy. And it's the same thing with manifesting. The more energy you can put into it, the bigger it can be, the faster it can happen, the more complex of a situation you can overcome. And in active path law of attraction, we also understand that positive and negative emotions are just different polarities of the same energy. We can use, yes, the energy from our positive emotions to fuel our manifestations, but we can also use the energy from our negative emotions to fuel our manifestations and create what we do want in our life. It's the same thing. It's the same emotional energy, and it can be used in the same way when you know how. And when you know how is the game changer. It's the key differentiator. It's what launches people forward. And how you leverage the energy from your negative emotions in a positive way to create the changes you do want is with the emotional reversal. You see, in passive path law of attraction, the entire emphasis is on trying to be positive all the time, no matter what. Be positive even if you're not getting results. Be positive if you're getting few results. Be positive even if you're not getting what you want. Just always remain positive. Well, there are a few problems with that. Number one, it's impossible. It's impossible to always feel positive. Number two, if you're creating large changes in your life, things around you are going to change, and that's often uncomfortable. If you really want to change your life, you're going to have to be vulnerable, take chances, learn new things, do new things, step outside your comfort zone. And that is, by definition, uncomfortable. It brings with it negative emotions, and that is part of our natural creative process. It's okay. And what often happens with people on the passive path who are trying to always remain positive, and I know, because this happened to me for a decade before I was taught something better, is that in an effort to always remain positive, many people end up suppressing their emotions, suppressing their negative emotions, pretending they're not there, ignoring them, distracting themselves with other things. But the energy still is there. It's inside them, and that is not only unhealthy, that is what will keep you stuck in place. It's not the energy itself. It's containing it. It's holding it in, carrying it around. The weight of it, it's crushing. What we're supposed to do is use that energy in a productive way. We're not supposed to keep it inside. We're not supposed to suppress it. We're not supposed to ignore it. We're supposed to release it and use it. Now, we don't want to release it in a negative manner. We don't want to go into a rage and destroy things. But we can release that same energy in a positive manner to move ourselves forward. I'm sure you've accomplished something in your life just because you were mad, pissed off, upset, angry. I don't care what it was. You've done it. And that's a small example of what we're talking about here. So the technique we use to harness this energy and redirect it, refocus it in a positive stream of creation is called the emotional reversal. Reversal because it's taking all of that raw energy, and negative emotions can have a lot of energy, and redirecting it into a positive stream of creation to move ourselves forward, to create what we do want in our life, to change the situation. Usually if something's aggravating you, irritating you, making you stressed, giving you anxiety, it means it's because you're supposed to change it. You're not supposed to ignore the situation. You're not supposed to hide from it. You're supposed to change it. And that's how you get relief from the situation, by changing it. There are a few steps to an emotional reversal, and we teach all of this for free in our Facebook group. It does take a few tries for a lot of people to get used to it, but once they get the hang of it, it is life-changing. The reason some people have to practice it a lot is because they've been suppressing their negative emotions for so long that it's hard for them to connect to that energy and trust enough to release it. But after a few tries, the relief they get and the results they get are described as miraculous, mind-blowing, and life-changing. So the first step in an emotional reversal is to connect with that energy, connect with those emotions, acknowledge them, validate them. You're feeling bad for a reason, and that's okay. It's valid. However you're feeling is valid and justified. Connect with that energy, validate it. Then we stir it up, amplify it. We want as much energy as possible. We want a big, huge release. So all through the first stage of the process, we are still containing the energy, but we're getting in touch with it, we're validating it, we're amplifying it until we feel like we want to explode. Then we examine what is making us feel this way. We dig down to the nugget, the kernel of what is making us feel this way. Once we're at that point, we flip to whatever the opposite of that is. Whatever we discern is irritating us at that point in time, we flip to the opposite of that, because that is what we're supposed to create. Once we flip to the opposite, we release all of that energy towards creating that opposite in our life. And the release of energy you will get will be immense. The relief you will feel will be immense. And the effects those will have in your life, in your world, are also immense. If you want to learn emotional reversal or any of the other 5 core techniques of active path law of attraction, then come to our Facebook group, Power Manifesting Inner Circle. In the Power Manifesting Inner Circle, you'll meet thousands of like-minded individuals who are there to help you and to support you and answer all your questions and make sure you learn this stuff really well. So come join the Power Manifesting Inner Circle Facebook group. We really look forward to seeing you there. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like it so that more people will be able to benefit from it just like you did. While you're here, here are another couple of videos I know you will get a lot of value from and will change your life. Please watch them right away. I'm Tom Riley. Until next time, remain at choice.